It's going to start. It is live. Okay. Okay. We're good. Nice.
You want to corral?
Yeah. Sure. Wow. If folks want to come and get closer, you're welcome to. If you want to stay at a range, you're welcome to as well. Feel free to huddle around. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks, everyone, for coming. This is our monthly forecasting meetup we have here. Do we have any words from the sponsors first?
Yeah. Well, thank you all for everyone who is here, as well as people who are tuning in to the live stream, which we are trying today for the first time. This is our monthly prediction markets and forecasting meetup in Washington. We also have a regular chapter going in New York and Philadelphia, and we are hoping to expand more broadly. I'll talk about that in a minute. Maybe, Ben, do you want to talk a little bit about the DC chapter, and then we can do some other announcements?
Yeah, sure. So, Pratik, you've been hosting these for well over a year now, about a year and a half we've been running, and it's good to see people showing up and tuning out. I think it's a cool meetup because it brings in folks from a variety of backgrounds who are all interested in the kind of reason we're all here, which is forecasting, prediction markets, and that whole ecosystem, trying to understand the future, trying to make a better sense of it. And we have some folks here who I think are actually from a foresight background, not even forecasting. So we have rival paradigms attending.
Complementary, I would say.
Yeah. So yeah, we are here to talk about prediction markets, the companies in the space right now. We have folks here from crypto, people who do trading on events, on sports games, like the one that just wrapped up behind us.
I want to thank the venue where we are, PubKey. We've been hosting events both at PubKey DC and New York. There you go. And I want to thank our sponsor for the event tonight, Polymarket. We have the Polymarket homepage up here, and we are very fortunate that Will Ward from Polymarket is here today. Will, maybe you can say a few words.
Hello, welcome. Thanks for coming out. I'm Will. Work at Polymarket.
Will, come in the show. Yeah.
My day-to-day job is running our Substack, which is called The Oracle. It's all about how to become a smarter forecaster. We interview people who have interesting experience in all the range of markets that we have on Polymarket. So if you have an interesting forecasting story, I'd love to talk. But really, this event is for you all to meet, network, hang out, learn from each other. So I don't really have much to say, but enjoy the event and look forward to seeing you next time.
Sometimes at these events, we'll do more of a formal talk or speaker. We had a very good speaker last month, which we can talk about more. But today I thought instead of doing a speaker, I just wanted to spend a little bit of time just mentioning different events and things on the horizon in the prediction market, forecasting community. So the first person I wanted to have up is John Bennett. John is a regular at these events, also very active in DC with the rationalist community, EA, etc. So John, I think you have some events you wanted to mention to the group here.
Yeah, so for those of you who were out at Manifest this earlier this month, there's some feedback. So for those of you who were out at Manifest earlier this month, you may have seen the events on Lighthaven, DC. We are looking to replicate the venue where Manifest is held here in DC, probably at roughly half that scale. There's a project team in the field, it's going well, and we're looking at running something similar to last year's Manifest X that we ran here in September this year, which is a bit earlier. So it's coming up. Talk to me if you'd like to be involved. At this point, we could really use help in finding interesting places that aren't obvious fits. If you've been to Lighthaven, you'll know how it's a very strange venue that works quite well for their setup. So we're looking to do something that's not just a plain gray box. Thank you.
Yeah, great. And then we're very lucky also to have here Mick Bransfield. He is based in Pittsburgh, but in town for the meetup. If you are even remotely following prediction markets, you have at some point or the other, I'm sure, come across Mick and his work. He is, more than anyone I know anyway, just really following the scene and keeping track of what's going on. So I thought that Mick could, talk about whatever, but I thought there were at least two things Mick could do. One is let you guys know about other events and things that are on the horizon in the forecasting prediction market community. And also, maybe most importantly, mention what is on the horizon at the CFTC in terms of on the regulatory side for prediction markets. There are a couple opportunities for all of us to participate and hopefully shape the direction and debate of the regulation, which is obviously very important. So.
Oh, thanks, Pratik. I'll give everyone a quick rundown of the news. First off, there's another prediction market meetup tonight in Paris, France. If you happen to be headed there afterwards, please drop in. I'm bad with time zones. So just a rundown on the legal front. So there are 8 states suing prediction markets in court. Prediction markets are suing 17 states in federal court. The CFTC has now sued 9 states on behalf of prediction markets to stop them from trying to apply state gaming law to federal DCMs. And this is, under Chairman Seelig, the CFTC has taken a kind of aggressive posture in regulating prediction markets. They just introduced proposed rulemaking for prediction markets a few weeks ago. This is years in the making, and the comment period is open right now. It closes July 27th. So please put in a comment to the CFTC. They're required by law to review all comments, so your comment will be reviewed. Last month, Pratik and I made a very arcane comment about data transparency, and coincidentally or not, the CFTC actually just introduced a proposed rule last week about data transparency. So it's likely someone actually read that and took action. So yeah, please let your voice heard, and please submit a comment to the CFTC.
Yeah, I'll just say one other thing on the CFTC point. I mean, this is, whatever you think of the current administration, this is about as friendly of a regime as I think we could reasonably hope for. And we are, I think, beyond the point where the CFTC needs to hear generally about the value of prediction markets. I think that they're really looking for detailed technical guidance on how to actually regulate these. So this is precisely the kind of crowd that I think they want to hear from. I guess I'll just close with 2 things. Well, I'll make an announcement, then Ben, I'll turn it over to you. What I want to say is that we want to make these meetups responsive to what you want, what interests you. So if you have any ideas or thoughts about not only speakers, but generally how we can use the time, how we can use the monthly gathering, if you want to be involved in shaping and directing these, definitely come to us with any ideas. We also want to expand these chapters to other cities, and I think the way to do that is to find people in other cities who want to get these going. We have a pretty good group of people in DC and New York, but it does not have to be anywhere at this level of organization. In our early days in DC, we had sometimes 7, 8 people show up, and they were well worth it because of the people who showed up. My own view is that I think probably the best targets that we should maybe prioritize would be, I think Boston could definitely use a chapter. I think Chicago would be great to do. And if you want to talk to Zach, I think Zach has thought a little bit about Chicago. London also is a place I think would be worthwhile. And we've also talked a little bit about Miami, Austin, Bay Area, LA. But again, it's just a matter of someone taking initiative, getting a few people together, and we can help with funding, organization, all the rest of it. Ben, I just thought in closing, maybe just tell people both here, but also for the live stream, to follow what we're doing with the meetups, Discord, website, just any of that.
Sure. We have a Discord server. I don't have a link to it, but there's a QR code, and maybe we can put that in a comment on the live stream or something, where you can sign up to get notified for events. If you're not a member of the Discord, you can feel free to join. It's a pretty easy place to make community, to invite people to come to your events. If you're interested in putting on a forecasting-related event in DC, you're also welcome to. Like, this isn't the end-all of activities that we run. We have these monthly meetups, but people have in the past taken the initiative to plan other events and do things. So if it's something you're interested in, and you want help or a framework for putting on that kind of activity, also reach out.
In fact, Mick, you had mentioned Pittsburgh may also be in the process. Okay, so if you're interested in Pittsburgh, Mick Bransfield is worth contacting. Okay.
And I know a great researcher on the wisdom of crowds who's starting his faculty in Pittsburgh, so he can help you kickstart your chapter right away. Who is Pittsburgh? We'll figure it out. Thanks.